Just about to get started. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
Jeremy Pena.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Kim takes it in for the out. One down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side. Smith takes it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. That one out to right. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Carroll getting the start in right. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And his batting average this season is over .310. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Just missed. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Ketel Marte.
Yep, that ball went out.
So 2 balls inside. And no strikes.
Hey.
Next offering is outside. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Marte around third. He will score and the Diamondbacks take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. In the dirt. That's out to center field. Pena has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Hey.
Sliced hard but foul. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, but kept close. Right side. Altuve slings to first, and that'll keep more runs. Top of the second, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. Save.
No,
it
he's
was
in there.
Never going to be easy after the misplay. And here comes Carlos Correa. Slider misses outside.
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 out, man at first. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Two balls, no strikes to count. Dives, and he can't hang on. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Stepping in, Lawrence Butler. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. McNeil makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Aye.
Backed off the plate that time. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Butler moving under this one. 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. So a runner at second, 2 down. Ha-Seong Kim now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run for second. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Seeing some good swings from them right now with consecutive extra base hits. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Man at second.
Off the plate, ball 1.
This one in the dirt. Outside with a breaking ball. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Adios, pelota. He sends it out of here. So 2 down, stepping in the long ball threat, Ketel Marte.
Ball 1.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Brown, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the air to left center, McNeil on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in the desert, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff McNeil. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's off the wall, but foul. 0-1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying, and that's going to bang against the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Pena in the box now, takes strike 1.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Flied to right his first time.
Nope. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Smith over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now Tyler Soderstrom. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
Two on, 2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That
That's
one
ball
missed.
3.
McNeil, the runner at third. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-1.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Hit in the air left field. Wood on the move towards foul ground. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, James Wood. And that one clips the corner.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Outside, that's a ball. There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. No swing. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. Now 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, that's out. Ball, inside.
That one
That's
misses.
outside.
And now 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that's down and away. Man at first, 1 away. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast. And now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is into the pool and gone. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings to first. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one outside. Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the air, left field. McNeil moving back for this one. And that is that. On to the 4th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0-1.
Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's
Ball
not
one.
going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. So up next, Isaac Paredes. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Way high.
Ball. That's inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. On the ground. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jeff McNeil stands in. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Pena at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Smith. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning.
Now pitching for Houston, number 48, Steven Okert.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that
Well,
up.
that's
That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Carroll in the box
Outside.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Okert, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Into center. Butler coming on. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's
a ball.
Good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
There's a swing and a drive. But foul. 2-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Kim under it. And there's 1 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. This one smoked, could be trouble. Man at first, Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. That misses off the outside edge. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and that is back here in the desert. We head to the bottom of the fifth. James Wood stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just off the inside edge. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage.
Now for base for Houston, number 52, Brian Abreu.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Inside, ball one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. A base hit. Here comes Wood around third. Not in time. He's safe.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air to left center. McNeil on his way over. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's inside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Up and in, and the count's full. One away with a runner at third. To the right side.
He's out.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Moreno in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That clips the corner.
Ball two.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that.
Swings and misses. All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Outside, that's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Marte. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game. This to third. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now, Hesung Kim. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Here's Corbin Carroll now, the former first-round pick back in 2019 by the Diamondbacks. The kid from Seattle that grew up getting to watch Ichiro play. Base hit, left center field. And that keeps the inning going. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be a...
Bennett Sousa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 1-0. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Sousa, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back here in the desert, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff McNeil. The pitcher on here, Cade Stroud.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stroud, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Popped up. Perdomo gets under it. And there's one away. Back to the top of the order now. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Smith moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Altuve stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. On a line. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Sousa is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. This one in the air, right field, and that is foul. That one pushed foul.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes outside. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a one-out single.
He was all over that one. We'll often the phrase short to long.
He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
Oh, that's out.
Check swing, he held up, and it's a ball and a strike.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped. Or
Correa, there's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs. We go to the 8th. Now here's the Astros. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Diaz, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now Isaac Paredes.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, on to the bottom of the 8th. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Pavin Smith digs in now. 1 for 3. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And misses inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the desert, we go to the 9th. Lawrence Butler now at the plate.
Ball one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Carroll settles under it. One up, one down. And now here's McNeil. Center field. Kim should have this one. And there's two down. So they're down to their final out. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Inside, ball one.
Grounds one to short. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.